131. Given the points A of coordinates negative 3, 1, B coordinates 2, 10, and C coordinates 4, 6. Okay, the points A, B, and C. Of course, here when you have to locate in a coordinate system, the general one, if في remember شوي كبار. So here the x-axis, y-axis. Let's say here we have vector I and vector j, and here is the origin O. A negative 3, 1. So negative 3i plus 1j. Here we have negative I, negative 2i, negative 3i plus 1j. So here is point A, right? So from O, you draw a vector equal to negative 3i, and then from this point, draw a vector equal to 1j. Okay, right. And point B, 2, 10. So it's 2i and 10j, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if I do 10. So here it will be point B. Okay. So as usual, if you want here OB, it's the fourth vertex of the parallelogram. Let's say here point L and here point M. OLBM is a parallelogram. You draw a line parallel to from 10 parallel to the x axis, and from this point draw a line parallel to the y axis. بعتقد صارت شغلة بسيطة البلوتينج اللي already انتم بتعرفوها يعني grade 9 حتى أقل. Like point C has coordinates 4, 6. This is 3i, 4i, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6j. So here it will be point C. Part B. Determine the point D, required to find point D. Of course, when you have to locate the point or to determine the point, it means determine the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of point D so that A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. So that A, B, C, D is a parm. هذا السؤال انه find the coordinates of point D so that A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. You solved similar exercise in grade 9. انتوا حلين على اشكالته بgrade 9. The only difference between what you are studying here and what you studied in grade 9 and before is that here the system, any coordinate system. In grade 9, the system was orthonormal system, but we are going to apply similar properties. Okay? We are going to find coordinates of point D the same way you found the coordinates of point D in grade 9, same way you solved in grade 9. بس طبعا هون نحن مبلشين من البيس، من الاساس. vector وش يعني coordinate system، وش يعني direction vector، وش يعني base of a plane, and so on. طيب, how to find coordinates of point D? Would like Lee, can you?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, start.
Okay. D will be the fourth vertex of the parm ABCD. So vector BC is equal to vector AD.
So here ABCD is a par. ABCD is a par. It means that which two vectors are equal?
Vector BC is equal to vector AD.
BC is equal to AD. BC is equal to AD. Yes. هلا إذا حدا ضايع يرسم هيك figure صغيرة. ABCD is a parallelogram. And name two equal vectors here. Especially that you have the points ABC. Okay. Name two equal vectors. You can say AB is equal to DC. You can write DA is equal to CB. Here she wrote AD is equal to BC, which is correct. BC is equal to AD. Just name any two equal vectors and then apply the property of two equal vectors in the coordinate system. Values of the x of BC is equal to x of AD, y of BC is equal to y of AD. But the idea here is to name any two equal vectors of this parallelogram. Continuing, then.
Okay. Then I inserted point O on both vectors.
طيب اوكي رح امشي بطريقتك. Insert point O here and insert point O here. Then you will get BO plus OC is equal to AO plus OD. Continue. So this is the first way.
Okay, now I put all the vectors on one side and vector OD on the other side.
Good. Because here we need the coordinates of point D, so enough to find the vector OD. So take AO to the left side. Then you'll get OD is equal to BO plus OC minus OD, minus AO, which is equal to, continue.
Yes, I replaced them with their coordinates. يعني minus 10j minus 2i plus 4i plus 6j minus 3i plus 1j equal OD.
I'm going to write it in details. Negative OB plus OC plus OA, which is equal to, here OB, because you are given the coordinates of point B, then OB, it's equal to 2i plus 10j. لأنه نرجع نعيد. If you have point M with coordinates x, y, this is equivalent to say that vector OM is equal to xi plus yj. Don't forget. Okay? طيب. So vector OB, it's 2i plus 10j. Negative OB, it means negative 2i minus 10j. So negative 2i minus 10j. طيب. Vector OC نفس الخبرية. OC it is 4i plus 6j. So plus 4i minus or plus?
Plus.
I plus 6j. And plus OA, it's negative 3i plus j. So minus 3i plus j. So it is equal to, what did you get?
Minus I minus 3j.
Minus I or negative I. And here you have negative 10 plus 6, negative 4. So minus a 3j. So what are the coordinates of point D?
Negative 1 and negative 3.
Negative 1, negative 3. That's correct. Right. Or the second way, would like, without inserting point O,
May I?
yes, sure.
Okay, I don't know if it's the way you're talking about.
Mm.
But I used equation BA plus BC equal BD. I didn't insert any point.
BA.
Okay, so XA minus XB plus XC minus XB plus BC is equal to BD.
Okay.
Yes. BA
So,
XA minus, now I want to find XB. So x BA هي XA minus XB و BC هي XC minus XB.
Very nice. This is the way I'm talking about. You have two vectors are equal, then x is equal to x, y is equal to y.
Okay.
Hell point. So here you started, Serene, you started from dB is equal to dA plus dC. It is correct. And then you apply the property that xb minus xd is equal to xa minus xd plus xc minus xd. Similarly for y. صباح النور. It is correct. But you can start from here. يعني طبعا ما فيش هذاك الفرق. بس من here less calculations. Let's be شوي نوسي. Okay. So here you can say xc minus xb, xc minus xb is equal to xd minus xa. And similarly for y, yc minus yd is equal to yd minus y a. هل انت عم تحكي عن مثلا؟
Yes.
Sorry, here yc minus yb. Okay? This is the second way. نفس الوي اللي انت بتحكي عنه بس you use another vectors or two different vectors. You use this صح 100%. You'll get the same answer. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Now replace xc. It is 4.
XC هي 4 minus 2
is equal to.
Yes, so XB هي 2 minus 2 is equal to XD minus 3 minus 3 XD
Okay.
plus 3.
So 2 is equal to xd plus 3. Then negative 1 is equal to xd. 2 minus 3.
So XD is 1. Yeah.
Okay, what about y?
Okay, YC minus YB هي 6 minus 10.
6 minus 10 is equal to.
Is equal to YD minus 1.
yd that we have to find minus y of a, which is 1. Then negative 4 is equal to yd minus 1. Take negative 1 to the left side, so you get negative 3 is equal to yd. Therefore, d has coordinates negative 1, negative 3. Two different ways.
Yes.
واثنينهم اسهل من بعضهم. اوكي؟ اثنينهم اسهل من بعضهم. ما في وحده اصعب من الثاني. اثنينهم بسيطين وسلسين. Thank you, Siri. And if you want here to plot point D, صرنا كاتبين هون. Point D has coordinates negative 1, negative 3. So negative 3j, 1, 2, negative 3. So here it will be point D. عفصنا شوي بالفيجر. كتبنا محل. Okay. Part C. Given the point E of coordinates 0, 14, I'm not going to plot this point 0, 14. يعني صرنا تقريبا هون. Here on the same, on the y-axis will be somewhere here. Anyways, you have to write AE as linear combination of AB and AC. Good luck.
It says I did it in a long way, but if you want, I.
Yeah. Don't forget that we have point A. خلينا نكتبهم هون حتى يضلوا مبينين على نفس Point A has coordinates negative 3, 1. Point B has coordinates 2, 10. And point C has coordinates 4, 6. Yes, Lee. What is your long way?
Okay, first I proved إنه vector CB is equal to vector BE.
You proved that vector
CB
CB
is equal to vector BE.
is equal to vector BE.
Yes.
طيب اوكي راح امشي معك انه they are equal. بعدين
Okay. Then I started in vector AE is equal to vector AC plus vector CE.
اوكي
Okay. Then it is equal to AC plus CB plus BE.
AC plus CB plus BE. No need to do the step. يعني فيك تكتبيهم دغري هيك. اوكي continue.
Yes. Which is equal to AC plus BE لأنه CB we proved that it's equal to BE.
So it is AC. CB is equal to BE. So 2 CB
BE.
2 BE.
2
Okay.
BE.
Continue.
Then I inserted point A on
Well,
BE.
so it's AC plus
On
2
BE.
BA
And I got 2.
plus 2 AE.
Yes.
Okay.
I got AE on the other side, مع AE.
So negative AE
So I got negative AE is equal to AC
plus 2 BA. That means that
Yes.
AE is equal to negative AC plus 2 AB.
Yes.
طيب. هذا in case CB is equal to BE. But what if AC is not equal or CB is not equal to BE?
No, I proved it, no equal.
What if I give you another point E of coordinates different than 0, 14 and they are not equal so that CB is not equal to BE? شو بنعمل بهالحالة؟ يعني in this case you can't replace BE by or CB by BE. And by the way, how did you prove that CB is equal to BE?
Using the coordinates.
Yani you wrote here x of CB, it's xb minus xc, which is equal to 2 minus 4, which is equal to negative 2. Y of CB, it's y of B minus y of C, which is equal to 10 minus 6, which is equal to 4. Then CB has coordinates 2, 4. هيك انت عملتي. And y of
Yes,
B
negative I.
انت رحت للفيكتورز يعني wrote 2i minus plus 4j. Sorry, negative 2i. Right?
Yes.
طيب. And BE, the same idea. Similarly, I'm not going to write it again. Let's make the answer. BE, that's equal to not equal. BE has coordinates xe minus xb, so 0 minus 2, which is negative 2, and 14 minus 10, كمان 4. They have the same coordinates, then these two vectors are equal. طيب بدي أسألك فرضا, let's say here you have 15, not 14. then BE will be of coordinates negative 250, negative 25. It's not equal to BE. How would you continue? There should be another way.
Then I have to change the whole way.
Okay, there should be another way. Nice way, what you wrote, but it worked here because the two vectors are equal. So what in case the vectors are not equal, what can you do? Who else? Do you have another way? Hi. When I say that AE is a linear combination of vector AB and AC, that means that I have to write AE is equal to some constant A times vector AB plus some constant B times vector AC. Okay? That means that the following: XE minus XA, XE minus XA, يعني 0 minus راح اكتبهم details XE minus XA is equal to A times XB minus XA plus B times XC minus XA. And similarly for Y, YE minus YA is equal to some constant A, XB minus XA, sorry, YB minus YA plus B times YC minus YA. Or if you want lean, شكلك انت كتير بتحب المثل, insert point O, point O, point O, نفس الشيء. And then write it in terms of I and J. Right. XE 40 minus XA negative 3 is equal to A, XB, it is 2, minus XA, so minus negative 3. And here, please be careful. You know, كلاتهم هودي calculations. So يعني mistakes like صاروا زيادة calculation mistakes. So please be careful. Between here minus 3 and minus negative 3, يعني between minus 3 and plus 3. في فرق. B times x of C, which is 4, minus x of A, which is negative 3. Then you will get here 17 is equal to 5A and 7B. This is the first equation. The second one, same idea. Sorry. بعدنا عم نقول calculation mistakes. XE it is 0. أول حد نعمل calculation mistake استاذكم. XE it is 0. 0 minus negative 3A into 2 minus negative 3 and plus 3. B 4 minus negative 3 صار صح. طيب y يعني هون صار عندنا 3. y of b minus y of a. yb minus ya. Sorry, ye 40. Ya 1 is equal to a. Y of b, which is 10, minus y of a 1 plus b times yc, it is 6. Ya 1, then you'll get 13 is equal to 9a plus 5b. Here you'll get another equation. That means that here you'll get the system 9a, 5a, the first one, 5a plus 7b is equal to 3. And here 9a plus 5b, 9a plus 5b is equal to 13. Yep. Solve the system. You may use the calculator to solve the system. شو عم يصير معنا؟ You may use the calculator to solve the system. You get A is equal to and B is equal to -1. Therefore, again here you can use the calculator to solve the system. Mod 5 1. Okay.
أستاذ
on the calculator.
راحت عند الكهرباء فيك ترجع تعدل
إيه.
من المعروف
ايه اكيد.
بليز.
شكلها ما انتبهت انه كان في شيء 3 4 يمكن. وين راحت عندك الكهرباء وبأي بوينت كنا عم نحكي؟ يعني آخر شيء أنت وين كنت؟
عند الأول second way ببارت بي.
من هون؟
آه.
from second way راحت الكهرباء يعني لها شيء 10 دقائق ربع ساعة يعني. يا إلهي. طيب. مين كمان كان انتبهت لسيرين ودين هلا كمان عملوا جوين كمان راحت الكهرباء؟
Yes, it says راحت الكهرباء.
Yes.
like Jad. Home. The second way, these two vectors are equal. That means that x minus x is equal to x minus x. Y minus y equal y minus y. Two vectors are equal. It means they have the same components.
Okay.
Okay. Components of vector BC, xc minus xb. Components of, the x of vector BC, xc minus xb, and here xd minus xa. Replace xc, xb, xa by their values and solve this equation. You have a, b, and c.
Okay.
X of c, it is 4. X of b, it is 2. X of d, you need it. X of a, -3. Replace and solve for x of d. Okay. Similarly for y, you'll get the same components, -1, -3. واضحة؟ طبعا نفس اللي نحن حليناهم بالprevious exercise يعني مثلا بهاي إذا أذكرهم بexercise number 7 مثل هاي هودي بهاي اوكي جاد
أستاذ.
طيب اوكي
Thank you.
right بpart D then you have to write AE and as a linear combination of AB and AC. It means that AE, this is one of the methods, AE it's equal to A times vector AB plus B times vector AC. برجع بذكركم بشغله when I write W as linear combination of two vectors U and V حكيناها مرة بنرجع نذكركم فيها. It means that W is equal to some constant times vector U plus another constant times vector V. هي معنات linear combination. When AB here belongs to R some constants. A and B are some real constants, real numbers. Right. So here, when you have to write AE as linear combination of AB and AC, it means that AE is equal to A times this vector plus B times the second one. A, B are constants. Okay. And here, if you can find A and B, if you can find the constants A and B, then you can write AE as linear combination of AB and AC. And for example, ما بعرف كيف, you prove that A is equal to 5, B is equal to -3. شو يعني؟ يعني صار عندك AE هي 5AB minus 3AC. That means you wrote it as linear combination of AB and AC. So here our objective now is to find A and B. And you have equation. You have equality between two vectors. Then you can find A and B. Then you can find A and B. بكل بساطة. كيف؟ apply the equality of two vectors. The property two vectors are equal means that their coordinates are equal. Okay, when x equal x and y equal y. So here xe minus xa is equal to a xb minus xa plus b xc minus xa. نفس الشيء على y. Replace values of x, a, b, c, and e. Okay? Then you will get this first equation. 5a plus 7b is equal to 3. Now for y, نفس الخبرية. ye minus ya equal a into yb minus ya plus b yc minus ya. Solve it. We get this. Then you'll get a system of two equations, two unknowns. Two unknowns, a and b. Solve the system. You may use the calculator to solve the system. ما في مشكلة. أنا حطيت the answers. I accept it. The objective تبعنا مش to solve a system of equations. خلاص. You can use the calculator. A is equal to B is equal to 1. That means that replace A and B by their values. Then AE is equal to replace 2AB minus 1 AC. نفس اللي طلع معك يا لين.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions? طبعا هون
اوكي
موجود يا لين اللي كنت عم بحكيهم. انه هاي you can use your way. انه عم بلاحظ انه دائما انت عم تروح لهذيك الميثود انه insert point O. طبعا صح 100%. You'll get the same system. You'll get the same system. And of course the same
Okay.
values of one. يعني هون if you insert point O,
Okay.
then you will get AO plus OE is equal to AAO plus AOB plus BAO plus BOC. Then بعدين replace I and J by their values. You'll get the following. Some expression times I plus another expression times J equal to 0. It means that here linear combination of two vectors I and J equal to 0. It means that this one is equal to 0 and this one is equal to 0. هذا اللي رح يطلع معك try to solve it. هو رح يطلع معك هن نفس equations هذول. هاي وهاي. You'll get 5a plus 7b is equal to 0 and is equal to 3. And the second one you'll get 9a plus 5b is equal to 13. Try to solve it. شوف إذا بيطلع معك نفس الشيء.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Any questions about exercise number 9? Do you have any questions, Dalkel?
اساس بس سؤال.
نعم.